Sony just dropped a nostalgia bomb, folks. The classic PS1 game Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles is an action Star Wars video game set during the time frame of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. The game was first released for the PlayStation and afterwards for the Dreamcast and the Game Boy Advance, the latter under the title Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. A remastered version of the game is scheduled to release for Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series XS in January 23, 2025. So as you can see, it's not just for the PlayStation crowd this time. This gem is coming to all platforms on January 23rd. Remember those epic lightsaber duels and heart-pounding battles? Well, they're back and better than ever, with new cheat codes and 4 fresh playable characters. Asper Media is at the helm, promising to revive the magic we all loved. Originally dropping in 2000, this game gave us countless hours of fun and maybe a few broken controllers. Whether you played it on the PS1, Dreamcast, or even the Game Boy Advance, this remaster is a love letter to your younger self. Let's talk about the gameplay. Jedi Power Battles is a mix of a platform game and a beat-em-up. Emphasis is placed both on completing jumping sequences and defeating enemies. Players can choose from one of 5 prequel-era Jedi and run, jump, slash, and use the Force through the game's 10 levels, starting on the Trade Federation battleship and ending with the battle against Darth Maul on Naboo. The player's primary weapon is a lightsaber used to fight through waves of enemies and deflect blaster shots. The lightsaber combat is rather simplified with a system that lets the player lock onto the nearest enemy using the R1 button. Items and the Force can also be used for special attacks. On most levels, jumping puzzles make up a large portion of the challenge. There are a few segments in which the player can pilot various craft. The single-player campaign can also be played in cooperative mode with a second player, while the Dreamcast version has an additional training mode and a 2-player dual mode. As players progress, additional lightsaber combos and Force powers are unlocked. 5 primary characters are available for players to use: Jedi Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jedi Masters Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu, Adi Gallia and Plo Koon, with the latter 2 being unavailable in the Game Boy Advance version. Characters have specific lightsaber styles, Force powers, weaknesses and strengths, so mark your calendars and get ready to relive the adventure. January 23rd can't come soon enough.